Hello, Guilders, and welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Thank you so much for your patience while we took care of various businesses. This episode is brought to you by the Archangels of Celestia. We would like to thank all of those currently devoted to destroying evil everywhere. Remember, your excruciatingly painful deaths at the hand of evil will be worth the endless joys you will experience in Celestia. Thank you again. So we're gonna just dive back on. We're gonna dive right on into it with combat with Kalabash. Gobloidus, you are at the top of the order. What do you do?
Hey, Calabash. I guess you spent all your savings? I like your cooking. Did you know these books are blank? What's up, dude?
Calabash responds, "The mind easel of my painting has been strewn with the layabout waste of a fragmented soul." That's what he says.
That's a lot.
Well, Gobloidus kind of stumbles back and, almost falls on the ground. He's like, oh, okay, dude. Relax. So, you cool or?
I'm just imagining the guy at the party being memes of they don't know my mind easel is strewn.
That's so good. Calabash will respond to "It's good" by saying, "The only good is a wet palate and a hard mind, Easel." And he'll his claws will kind of grow reflexively long and sharp.
Okay then. We're just gonna go sleep in the guy's bed.
Gobloidus, you run up and tuck yourself under the sheets as quickly as you can, just to attempting to avoid Calabash's maddening gaze. At anything. Okay, amazing. So you get into the bed. You cozy up. Do you do anything now that you're under the sheets? We'll say that's your item interaction.
Hey, Calabash, dumbass, look, I'm Calabash. I'm in your bed.
Hey, dumbass, look.
Amazing. Calabash snarls with a maddening rage, but you also get the sense that he's actually make me a deception check, Gobloidus, as you say. I'm you. 4 from Gobloidus. Let's see what Calabash gets. He got a 14. Calabash goes, "No, that cannot be. There is only one me, and they are me." And then he begins to cry.
Oh no. That's just like a joke. Snap out of it, dude.
Gobloidus, you step into the circle.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a charisma save. Seven. Gobloidus, you feel your the light, the circle had kind of gone off, but Gobloidus, as you step in, the circle lights up again, except instead of it being the red color that it had been before, it turns a pallid green, almost like your skin tone, as it lights up. It kind of you feel like you can't move out of this circle, like you're stuck inside of it. As you kind of push up against it a little bit, you're just kind of the wall is almost kind of buzzing.
He's gonna try to break out of the circle.
Sure. Do you use a weapon?
With the rapier.
Yeah, go ahead and try to just... are you attacking just the air, or are you attacking the ground? What are you thinking?
He's just attacking the air.
Absolutely. Gobloidus, you swing with your rapier. just cutting through like void as you're swiping. There's nothing to hit as you cut at the open air.
Hey, let me out of here.
That is gonna make it Hex's turn.
Ooh. Fighting these spirits a little hard for Hex. But you know what? Here comes another mischief.
Amazing. I assume you want to hit as few people as possible.
Fill this entire room.
Okay.
Well,
It's difficult terrain currently, so
do we get to save on this?
not on the difficult terrain one, no.
Okay.
Yeah, thick molasses fills the air, which kind of just inundates Kalabash's form, slowing him down. Excellent. So you're slowed. That would have been your action. You got movement and bonus.
I just want to move slightly out the room.
Sure. All right, amazing. That is going to make it Henrietta's turn.
So, the circle that I repaired, I got a nat 20 on repairing. Is there any kind of like stabilization or like permanence kind of thing in here? Like if I fucked this up, do I think it would stop, or would it just leave him here?
You get the sense that because you got that nat 20, you get the sense that the summoning circle was not actually a summoning circle, but it was a trap. And with Kalabash being ejected out of it, you get the sense that Kalabash has been trapped in that circle for quite a while. Hence him being a ghost right now. So it is less like he was summoned and is being continued to be manifested by the circle, and is more like he was trapped by the circle and you undid the trap, which let him go free. So now he's just out.
So I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna pull out Gobloidus. Can I?
You reach in and you grab Gobloidus. You can reach in no problem, but as soon as you begin to pull Gobloidus towards the wall, Gobloidus, make me a dexterity saving throw. 10, that's not enough. You're going to take 10 points of force damage as you are just cut into by like basically invisible razors, as you are yanked, like being attempted to be yanked out of the circle. Yeah, Gobloidus, you.
You say that circle's turned green now?
Yeah, like Gobloidus' color. Now, I'm going to say, Henrietta, you have not pulled Gobloidus fully out. You see him react and jerk back with pain. You can continue to attempt to pull him, or you can let him go.
I'll let him go.
Yeah, Gobloidus, you fall back away from the edge of the circle. Kalabash goes, yes, my mind prison was a terrible, terrible thing. Anything more for Henrietta?
I'm gonna fuck up the ground.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, do I need to do anything about that?
I'm gonna say, because you got that nat 20 on the Arcana, you know which sigil that you need to hit in order to be able to mess this up without like displacing Gobloidus into whatever pocket dimension Kalabash got displaced into. Cool. So I'm gonna say you can roll to hit, and to attempt to whack the right thing, because this is like a high stakes moment, right?
Yeah, for sure. Pow. A 23.
Oh, that's definitely going to be good enough. You, though, go and roll damage as your whip comes down on the rune.
So a total of 9 damage.
9 points of damage. I'm gonna say that is enough to destroy like the specific rune that you are looking for. The circle powers down as the energy is dispersed in a little bit of a blast. I'm gonna say, Henrietta Gobloidus, go ahead and make me another dex save. Kalabash is going to as well.
An 11.
26.
An 11 is not going to be enough. That is going to be... So that is going to be... Where's my dice roller? Here we go. It's going to be 2d6. So that is going to be 11 points of force damage if you failed. 5 points of force damage if you succeeded.
Oh, that's my temp HP. We're good.
Sweet.
We're chill. Would you say that would have been counted as taking my attack action?
Yeah, and we'll say that trying to pull Gobloidus, that would have been your like object interaction. So you still have a bonus.
Cool. Then I'm gonna flurry of blows on Kalabash.
Hell yeah, I love that. From going from striking the rune on the ground to
Yeah.
punching Kalabash.
Jeez, that's an 11 and a 12.
Just underneath his AC, unfortunately. The whip,
Okay.
he's just like this kind of like smoky, shapeless form. And as the whip kind of comes down at him, he's able to like move away from it in the light. Is that it for you, Henrietta?
I'm gonna move out of this space. This is a bad space to be in. I'll take a attack of opportunity if he sends it my way.
He will absolutely go to do so. He reaches out with his shadowed claw and he says, I must pay my rescuer fair dues. And he goes to touch you. 16 to hit.
He's not gonna hit me. That doesn't hit. Yes, I'm a 17.
Oh, hell yeah. Is that from armor?
That is, so my AC is +1 for unarmored defense, +1 from integrated protection, then my dexterity bonus, and so yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna say so. As Kalabash is swiping out with you with this spectral claw, like it goes into bullet time, and Henrietta, you like go into this moment of hyper processing where you see the arc of Kalabash's hand coming out, and like you have this moment. You maybe recognize that this is potentially a new update feature. You see as it is swiping by you, like the perfect trajectory to step out of the way, and it goes wide as you just like perfectly dodge it and time the motion to avoid the blow.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, so you step out of the way, and that's it for you?
Yes.
Amazing. The Kalabash is then going to holler loudly. Everybody within 30 feet, so I believe that is everybody, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. DC 14.
Okay. That's sick.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hex, do I have a bardic?
You do, yes.
What kind of dice is that?
D10? Let me just double check. D8.
Great.
Excellent. So everybody who fails takes the full damage, the full 14 psychic, and you are stunned.
Oof.
14
14?
psychic?
Whatever dice was rolled. 14 psychic.
All right.
That is Kalabash's turn. He just does that scream and stays put in the center of the room.
Real curious.
Yeah.
Real quick. Is Mel's Twilight Sanctuary still going? That's like 10 minutes, right?
It's a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
No
Yeah,
worries.
check down.
No
Go
worries. Oh, no worries. I appreciate the ask. That is going to make it Melkiel's turn. Melkiel, you failed the save, right?
No, Mel passed.
Mel passed. Okay, excellent. So Oh, sorry. So Henrietta and Hex failed. There we go. Okay. Yes. So Melkiel, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh, and is it half damage if you pass or just none?
Half
Just
damage
checking.
if you pass. So
Okay.
7 if you passed.
Okay. Oh boy, this is not ideal. I was going to do one thing and now I think I have to do something else. Sorry, give me 1 second.
No worries. No worries.
Okay. Mel is going to, seeing everybody stunned, and especially Gobloidus looking in dire straits, he is going to step forward enough to get Henrietta in here as well. That's, I hate how they put the ruler down here. Okay. And going to do, instead of nuking this man, going to do a prayer of healing. So that is 3d8 plus 3. So let's see. 17 for everybody.
Wow.
Hell yeah. What does this look like?
So Mel just kind of steps forward, holding on to the emblazoned symbol. That's the word. The emblazoned symbol of Idar on his robes, and then just kind of puts his other hand out, and this swirling energy encompasses the room all the way over to Henrietta, and like kind of back is this huge circle, and little particles come from it, and it floats down onto everybody like pollen.
Thank you.
Excellent. Yes. And as this pollen falls on everybody, you all feel your wounds knit back together and revitalized by the god Isildur. Excellent. Anything more for you, Mel?
Bonus action. Bonus action, Shield of Faith on Gobloidus. So that's a +2 to your AC.
Ooh.
Nice. I'm just imagining like Gobloidus's bones becoming stronger somehow. Like I don't know how that would look visually. That's all I with the milk.
We can say like the pollen kind of solidified around Gobloidus into like a cute little vest, cute little farmer's vest.
Oh, I love that.
And Mel is just like, I said we were going to rest. You come in here, you immediately touch the thing. I had to think about that very, very hard, so I hope you don't waste it.
Amazing. Alrighty. That is going to put us at the top of the order with Gobloidus.
Yeah. Well, this guy is grumpy, so gotta hit him.
Amazing. Go ahead and roll the hit.
23.
23 will definitely do it. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice. For 21 total points of damage with the sneak. Excellent. Yeah. And because the rapier is magical, you are able to strike true with the blade, and you bloody Kalabash with that 21.
Gobloidus will attempt to step out of the circle.
Nice. As you do so, you are free to, as Henrietta has disrupted the hex.
Ah. Okay, yeah, so as a bonus, he's going to disengage and move away.
Perfect. That was going to be my next question. Excellent. As you stab Kalabash Gobloidus, he goes, "Truly, you fiendish vile curs are the work of Halaster himself." That is going to be your turn, Hex. Oh, Hex, you are stunned. So the stun condition comes off of you at the end of your turn, and I believe stun just basically means you can't do anything. Yeah, you're incapacitated. So Hex, you're having like this kind of like dizzy moment as you are as you're standing there.
Yeah, I just kind of stand there. I'm like, I wonder if that PA was getting coffee before we left.
But do roll your d4 for the mischief.
It's a 3, which a 3, as we all know, means it needs to make a wisdom save.
15, so it fails.
Then it begins to giggle and is it incapacitated and will use all of its movement to run to a random direction.
Amazing. All right. It is that is really funny, actually, because it's a fucking ghost. So I'm gonna roll a d8 real quick. 4. It has this is so fucking absurd. Kalabash has like 50 feet of movement. And he can fly through walls. Yeah, he's got incorporeal movement. As if they were difficult terrain. He's got 40 feet of movement. So he's going to fly 5, 10, 20, 30. And then he's going to like divert basically out. No, he's going to go 40. And then he is going to take he's going to take force damage as he then gets ejected out the wall to the side after moving just a random direction. He's going to take a d10 of force damage. He's going to take 8 points of force. Imagine if that had fucking killed him.
Hell yeah. Oh, that would have been so good. Hell yeah. Well, I'm stunned.
I mean, it was a great stun, to be honest. It was a great turn for being stunned. And that makes it Henrietta's turn. Henrietta is also stunned. And which puts us at Kalabash. Is there anything going on with Henrietta in this moment? Like, do we see anything in particular?
Just for that good shot in the show where you're like, oh, Brie comes over and curls around my feet where I'm standing there on a bed twitching, and she comes and nestles in while I'm not understanding why I'm stunned or not moving.
I love that. Amazing. Yeah, Brie is just like confused snake face. Like, okay, I'll just gonna go cozy you.
The audience on the live audience in the other realm is watching, going, no.
Amazing. I love it. Alrighty, that is going to make it Kalabash's turn. He just sprinted through the wall saying, the maddening voices, they call me to run this way. And he just ran off through the wall.
Oh my God.
And then he is going to go back towards, he's going to float back around. He has 40 feet of movement. So he's just going to float this way. Here we go. And he's only got 40 feet of movement, so he can only really get catty corner with you, Hex. And so you're gonna have half cover against him, so you're gonna have +2 AC against his attack. And then he says, "I must truly repay my attackers," and he goes to attack you. A 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 19 points of psychic damage as Kalabash just rends you with his claws.
Wowee. Okay.
That is his turn. Oh, let me go in and see if he recharges his scream. He does not. Melkiel.
Melkiel is sick of this man. He's just, I mean, kind of like based off of what he's seen, he has an idea, but is also very confused and just gives him the most cutting, critical, down the nose look at this specter, and it's just like, this is so bad. I don't believe a single word you're saying. You're a garbage actor. And he's just going to moonbeam on this man because fuck you. Con save 14.
Amazing. I mean, just go ahead and roll the damage. You might not even be able to survive the half.
Oh, okay.
He
12 radiant.
What does it look like as Kalabash dies again?
As Mel is booing him, radiant tomatoes just pelt this man.
Boom,
radiant homegrown farm tomatoes.
Heirloom.
No, this was big break, and then he dies. As he just completely is shredded by heirloom tomatoes, a book goes flipping out of his shadowy self and lands like kind of smoking with shadowy energy at the ground at his ectoplasmic remains. Good job, everybody.
Oh my god.
You defeated Kalabash. We are out of initiative.
We did it.
Gobloidus runs around the corner to see what's happening. Oh, good, he's gone. That guy was grumpy.
I'd
Mel?
really love to go to the hotel.
Yeah. Mel is going to also kind of examine the book and then pick it up if it seems like it's not going to explode.
Sure, go ahead and make me an investigation check. The book itself is kind of like, like when sometimes you'll like leave a book like open on its face if you're a heathen.
5, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a regular mundane book. You can't
Oh.
really see the pages so much, but it doesn't look it looks like almost like a journal.
Okay. Mel is still going to just like take a napkin and pick it up, and it's just like I'm in full agreement. Let's go to the hotel. If either of you touch anything on the way, I'm going to keep walking. Not
mean-
just because I wouldn't be able to help you. I would, but I'm
Yeah.
choosing not to.
This one was a little my fault, and I'll be the one to say I did fix the circle, and that's on me. Gobloidus, you said there were some empty books over here at the desk.
Yeah, they're just blank.
Oh, lovely! I love a blank wizard book. Are these just like nicely bound wizard paper?
That is exactly correct. Looking at them, they just appear
Love
to
it.
be empty books. There's about 20 of them.
20 books is a lot. Let's see. I'll take a stack of 10 of them.
Sure. Yeah, they are hefty and they kind of smell a little musty, but like you go through and pick the best looking ones out of the batch.
Nothing that a little prestidigitation won't fix, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
I'm putting in my inventory wizard books. Blank.
All right, yeah. So a kind of hush kind of falls over the dungeon, and it is kind of like calmer than it's been in the past 15 minutes or so.
All right.
Is there anything on the Calabash's corpse?
No, looking at it, it looks like he completely turned to ectoplasmic remains. Other than the book, it seemed like there was nothing else. As you actually, Henrietta, as you're kind of looking over the books, you do see at the base of the circle. You didn't realize this initially when Kalabash was returned, but there is a bunch of empty barrels that appear to have once, they smell like they once had held ale or some kind of alcohol in them. And you also find a set of clothing that looks like it would have been worn by a humanoid.
I mean, the ale's probably bad, right?
Oh, there is no ale left. It looks like it's like the remnant smell. Like an empty beer
a gross
can almost.
smell
Yeah,
bottle?
yeah.
I think that this will do really well in Goblin Town. I'll take that with me.
Amazing.
Can I scoop up the ectoplasms?
Sure. Yeah, you got a jar, right? You got a bottle.
Yeah.
There's all that merch from the Goo Man.
The Goo Man container holds the ectoplasm.
Awesome. Yeah, I love it. Sure. You just scoop it up. You get half a thing full of ectoplasm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think this was an overall success, everybody.
I think it's been a long day. Shall we?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we make our way back to... Make my way to Goblin Town. Walking fast. Faces past. And I'm Goblin Town homebound.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all strut on back over to Goblin Town. I'm just gonna go ahead and move the stream view over to Goblin Town. Yeah, y'all walk on back to Goblin Town. It is a little bit of a jaunt, but you find as you walk that way, you recognize the stairwell that you came down to enter this floor from the first floor, as being just to the north of y'all. As you progress back, you also see along the opposite direction from the well is another door that you could have opened too. But yes, you all head back to Goblin Town, bloody, beaten, but not defeated, as you have succeeded in your exploration of the dungeon. It has only been a few hours at this point. Like, it hasn't. There was like, I think y'all took a short rest. It has not been like a full day by any means, but you have done like a lot of exploration of this floor in that short time frame.
What door do we miss?
The door is over by the well.
Oh. So we would have walked by it on our way back.
Yeah, you would have noticed it. It's this. Hold on, I'll make it a little bit more obvious.
Gotcha.
There is the door. You definitely would have seen it as you walked past.
Okay.
Gobloidus would like to try the door.
Mel would have seen this, and true to fashion, he would have kept walking.
Yup.
But
I'm
if
going in
anybody
lane
else
go.
went with Gobloidus.
I'm going with Gobloidus for
Okay.
sure.